Funny story. Until I was a teenager, I didn't know you could eat this part of the chicken.
Wow.
I used to throw this away.
I normally give it to the dog.
Good evening, good evening, good evening. It's Tuesday. You know what that means. It's time for the #1 sports podcast in the world. It's time for Sports for You. Live on Facebook and YouTube. I'm John. That's Mark.
What up with it?
It's Nick Freeze.
What it do?
And we are once again live on Facebook and YouTube. Make sure you watching on Facebook. Hit that like button for Sports for You podcast. You hitting that, watching on YouTube, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button for Townhouse Media. Make sure you follow us on Instagram at Sports for You podcast. You can find us all individually on Instagram as well, in the bio. Lots to get into tonight, as we are in 48 hours removed from the ending of the National Football League season. Super Bowl 56 here in LA.
Shout out to the
Inglewood.
Rams. You know, John's new team.
Shut up. No, it's not. Inglewood, California, Super Bowl 56, SoFi Stadium, where we crowned a new Super Bowl champion in the Los Angeles Rams this past Sunday in a huge matchup versus the Cincinnati Bengals.
Shout out to the Bengals, too.
Shout out to the
Most
Bengals.
definitely. Shout out to the Bengals.
Iconic halftime show with Dr. Dre, Snoop, Mary J, Kendrick Lamar, and Eminem. Special appearance by 50 Cent. Shout out to Kenzie in the house.
I thought that was 75 cents.
Oh, there y'all go.
I don't like how people can body shame men, but they can't body shame women.
Wow.
Because the first thing I saw when I went to Twitter was somebody said that 50 Cent looked like a chimichanga.
When I first went there, they said it's not 50 cents anymore, it's $1.25.
That is cold.
Then I saw the coldest clapback ever. They was like, everybody was talking about 50. Y'all don't look the same when this song came out either.
And the cold part about it is 50 wasn't fat.
Nah.
That's the part I don't get about it.
Nah. 50 Cent has gone to the point of, you get to the point where when he was younger, he was ripped.
Uh-huh.
Now it's just pause, it's just bulk. That's all it is.
Yeah, that's all it is.
That's
And
all
like
it is.
Sedano was saying this the other day, it's like with 50, he's at the point where, you know, he's just like you said, he's just lifting. He's not doing cardio. He's not running on the
For what?
Not running on a treadmill no more. He's not. I mean, I don't remember the last time he did a live show, to be honest, because obviously a lot of his TV stuff has been
He don't need one.
because of Power and
He making one more album. Shout out to 50.
and BMF.
Produced by Dre.
Every-
Mary J.
man.
Blige coming out with another. It's funny, she just dropped the album on Friday. She coming out with another album, too.
Yeah, she already said her and Dre are in the
Area 51 already.
What's up?
Yeah, we back. I would have the show shut all the way down.
No, all the way down.
Yeah, it would have been a wrap.
You might have shut down Townhouse Media.
Yeah.
It would have been curtains.
Yeah, it would have been a wrap.
But yeah, it was a good weekend. Obviously, Super Bowl week here in LA. Obviously, a lot of what's going on, the NFL experience, but yeah, let's obviously we're gonna talk about what's going on. Also, obviously we got a lot to talk about. 'Cause obviously, also this weekend, this coming up weekend is NBA All-Star Weekend in Cleveland. We did an All-Star draft. They did the real All-Star draft, NBA trade deadline. So we got a lot to talk about. Before the game, I don't know if you guys saw, they did a tribute. That was, that was very iconic for Black History Month. About this group, about what is being labeled as the Forgotten Four. These were the four players who were the original first four players to ever play in the National Football League. And Keyshawn, he's got a book out about him.
Mm-hmm.
And they actually honored their family. Pre-game before the Super Bowl, I saw Cam Jordan was there.
That's great.
The NFL did it?
Yeah.
That's dope. Shout out to the NFL for doing that.
So the Forgotten Four were these four players who people forget were the original four players to ever play in the NFL.
Mm-hmm.
So Look up their story. Please do. I'm gonna give you their names right now. But Keyshawn did a good job. He got the book out right now, basically keeping this story alive. One's name is Kenny Washington, if I'm not mistaken. As I'm pulling it up right now, pause. But what I thought was good was, because obviously we talking a lot about what's going on with Brian Flores and the Rooney Rule, that they're or lack thereof, I should say.
Yeah, I hate that.
That these four men are still being recognized for even though they didn't get their flowers when they should have got them. Mm-hmm. They're getting their flowers now, and bigs up to Keyshawn for keeping that legacy. He has a book out with New York Post writer Bob Glaber about this story, about Kenny Washington, Woody Strode, Marion Motley, and Bill Willis. The book is called The Forgotten First. Tells the story about the four men who helped break NFL's color barrier. So salute to them four men.
Salute to the show.
And their families. They was recognized pregame with Cam Jordan of the Saints was part of the festivities. So I'll have to get into we'll get in. Let's get in the NBA because we're definitely gonna talk about focus more on the football. But let's go and get into the NBA, starting with the trade deadline. Because boy, was there drama.
The Clippers.
We won the trade deadline
until they got hurt.
Really hurt?
Well, if y'all don't know, talking about Lauren. Shout out! Oh, Miss Lay. Hey, shout out to Miss Lay. 619 in the building.
Nope.
Oh, Chargers fan.
That don't make it no better.
But that's cold. But the trade deadline, it came and passed. Kenzie said, "What trade deadline?" It's the one. Well, yeah, that's because the Lakers didn't do anything. But there was a trade deadline. And obviously, everyone was wondering. We talked about it last week. Was this Ben Simmons, James Harden trade going to happen? He said, they heard us. They heard us. This is the Chargers.
Yeah. The Chargers.
I wasn't listening to Chargers. I was pause.
But the trade deadline did happen. And on this day, 90 minutes before the deadline, the bomb dropped. And that was James Harden, Paul Millsap getting traded to the Philadelphia 76ers for one Ben Simmons, Steph Curry, Andre Drummond, and two first round picks. Oh, Nick Foster is asking, is this Goldenberg?
No, this ain't Goldenberg play. Hey, Jim Dandy, you know what I'm saying?
Shout out.
Shout out to my boy Nick.
So the question is, and Kinsey just asked, who got fleeced in that deal? Oh, it's easy to know who got fleeced. The Philadelphia 76ers got fleeced.
No,
they didn't.
No, they didn't.
No, they didn't.
You don't think they got fleeced?
No.
You know who got fleeced?
Who?
The Houston Rockets.
I want to get to that in a minute, but
That's the team who got fleeced.
Well,
besides the Portland Trailblazers.
Brooklyn got fleeced.
Why you say that?
Because I look at this deal more than just the James Harden for Ben Simmons trade. You got to look at what they gave up to get James Harden.
They gave up Steph Curry, Andre Drummond, and 2-1.
No. Who Brooklyn gave up to get James Harden?
Oh, they just gave up Paul Millsap.
That's not.
No. When he came from Houston.
Oh.
See,
Karis LeVert and Jared Allen.
And if you want to get technical, they had to get rid of D'Angelo Russell to make room. That's what they gave up a lot to only end up with Ben Simmons.
Shout out to Mark for that one.
I totally forget that trade actually happened last year.
Shout out to Jared Allen for being an all-star now.
Mm-hmm.
Actually replaced James Harden.
The ironicy
Irony,
that's
right?
a word.
The irony, right?
I think in their case it deserves the word that Mark said.
But it's like in the shorter fashion of it, I think I think both teams, man, you know, they got what they wanted, man. Like
Did both teams get what they wanted, or both players get what they wanted?
both teams.
Both teams did.
I
think everybody's a happy camper when this is all.
I think Philadelphia wanted to get away from Ben Simmons.
And I think Daryl Morey was hell bent on getting James Harden.
Yeah, but how stupid is this?
Could have been had him last
Yep.
year.
That's the part, right?
And still had Ben Simmons.
By the way, James Harden.
No. And could have traded Ben Simmons over there.
But here's the thing.
Instead of the Brooklyn, where
You bring that up.
now they can win.
So now
That's why I said Houston lost.
you brought that up because both Ben Simmons and James Harden had their introductory press conferences this morning, and it was asked to James Harden about you said always said that this is where you wanted to go, but was there a possibility of you getting traded here last year before Brooklyn stepped in?
Mm-hmm.
He said no, but there's the reports out there that Ben Simmons was already packed and headed to H-Town. So someone's not telling the truth.
The dude from LA.
So I'm seeing in the comments, Lester said, good for Philly. I don't know about Brooklyn and when are the Lakers going to get rid of Russ? Bron can't only take. Well, I told you that's not happening to the offseason. I tell people there's no way that was happening. And I know the rumors are out there, but there's no way that was happening.
What if this is most definitely just a random thought in my head. What if the Lakers somehow were to convince the Timberwolves to trade one of their young pieces for something for Russ?
No way, and you know what if that happens.
When you said one of the young pieces, what you mean? D'Angelo Russell come back to the Lakers?
I know you're not meaning Cat or
Cat and Anthony Edwards is off the table.
Yeah, they really are.
Oh, of course. That's what I'm talking about. Hey.
It would have to be D'Angelo Russell.
Nah,
imagine D'Angelo Russell over there at the Lakers.
Nah, that ain't happening.
I know.
Nah, that ain't happening.
Yeah, y'all messed it up.
Well,
he messed it up.
He can't be.
Man, ain't a single person that was on that team is on the team anymore. Everybody get over it.
Look, I didn't have a look. I thought what he did was stupid, and he broke all locker room code. He broke all man code.
He broke man code.
Man code. You gotta go.
I was trying to be sensitive to the female perspective on this show. But you're right.
Oh, now you do.
I'll be quiet.
About 4 months ago, you didn't really care at all.
Are you kidding me?
That's false. But anyway,
John was a menace. All right.
Straight up menace.
Hey man, don't be dissing that movie, man. It's a good movie. That end don't be a menace. Dice. B.
What?
Yeah.
What up with the dog?
So, but there was a lot of trades that happened. We obviously reported it. We talked about it last week. We knew about the whole trade with my brother. Oh, you ain't feel? You're not the Space Jam. You're not rocking with the Space Jam joint. Come on, B. Yeah, we on.
Go ahead, John.
Yeah, we already on.
Because we talking about this Harden trade.
What?
Harden.
Woo.
Chill. Oh, God.
Yo. Shot to Pepsi. Now, go back to the James Harden trade.
So now the trade is done. James Harden's in Philly. Ben Simmons is in Brooklyn. Both had their press conferences this morning. And obviously there's a lot of talk about Ben Simmons because now there's a lot of people thinking that he's not being straight up saying that he wasn't dealing with mental health. And I'm very uncomfortable with saying with that discussion. If he's saying he was dealing with some personal issues, that's his story. He can let him stick to it.
Everybody, personal issues are different.
Yeah, so
His personal issues being in Philly.
and obviously he said he talked to certain teammates like Tobias, and he talked I think Tobias Harris was one of other players.
Should have traded him.
That's what Brooklyn should have asked for it back. That would have been
crazy. Tobias with Kevin Durant and
Kyrie and Ben Simmons. They got Seth. By the way, Doc, man, you traded your grandkids just to get James Harden? Y'all didn't think about that, huh? You basically sent your daughter. You told your daughter, like, look here, he got to go. We got to bring in this guy.
oh man, I was the wrong one.
Well, that's probably what she was thinking when she found out that Seth got traded. For those why I say that, because Doc Rivers' daughter is married to Seth Curry.
Are you kidding me?
My Uncle Kevin said he don't like his grandkids. That's cold.
They probably don't like his voice.
By the way, Jamie Foxx has the funniest Doc Rivers impression earlier. Funniest Doc Rivers impression.
He's giving 3-1 leads.
Oh, that's cold.
You overrated?
Hey, Jamie Foxx ain't overrated.
No, he's talking about Doc Rivers.
Well, he's one of the 15 greatest coaches of all time, according
No, he's not.
to the
No, he's not.
No, he's not.
according to the media.
No, he's not.
I want to know
The
who's
media
on
likes
that.
him.
I want to know who's on that panel.
The people like him. They just look at his. They probably look at his coaching record and be like, "Oh yeah."
Austin Rivers
Well, Austin Rivers, what? Austin Rivers
is on the panel.
His daughter too.
I don't think Austin is. He maybe traded him. So he just traded all his family members away, huh? Ooh, never mind. I can't say that.
Who's the coach of the Hawks?
Oh, name it.
Nate McMillan.
He better coach than Doc Rivers.
Kenzie foul.
What'd he say?
Just put, you need that Jergens endorsement. Pause.
Woo!
I say what?
Whoa!
Yo, what's going on here?
Whoa! Wait!
I don't know what. What?
Pause. Hold
I don't
on.
know what that
Hey,
is.
51. Hold on. Yo, that's crazy.
Kenzie, you wild, man.
Hey, shout out to Kenzie. Yo, that was wild.
Patreon.com/Townhouse Media. Kenzie, you foul, man.
Yo, that was crazy.
Oh, where do you come up with that? Where do you come up with that quote?
Yo, that was wild.
Esther said Ben Simmons is sensitive when he uses air quotes.
I don't like that. I don't even like the treatment that Ben Simmons getting.
This is crazy, man. That's why I'm very cautious with this topic because I don't know what that man was going through. He said he was in a dark place, and that's his story. And he's sticking to it.
Yeah, of course he's in a dark place. Nobody on the even though I kind of agree with what they were saying, but I didn't like the way they went about it.
Right.
Still, like if I was in that situation, I'll be in a dark place too. Everybody that you thought was cool went against you, like just like that.
Listen.
By the way, Malika Andrews asked him, "Did you talk to Joel before you left?" And clearly, we already knew what the answer was. Luna Vachon in the house.
What's up? What's up with it?
Luna. Hey, Luna.
Luna, go over there.
We got the security just walked in.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
The great Luna Vachon is in the house.
Go over there. Go over there.
But I mean, I kind of feel like when they asked Doc Rivers if he can win without Ben Simmons,
Right.
or if he can win with Ben Simmons at point guard, and he said no. If I'm Ben Simmons, I'll be honest with you. I said, okay, do it then.
He pretty much gave his answer right there.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, do it.
You wrote the checklist. I'm gonna sign it.
Yeah, do it.
I'm out of here.
Yeah, I want to see you do it.
Yeah.
Look,
Here's my whole thing.
like Luna just went back to the lock. She just went back to the castle.
Yeah, Luna's going back. Yeah. But my stance with the whole Ben Simmons situation has always been as far as I didn't like how he performed in that last game.
Right.
Well, throughout that series, which is understandable. I mean, he didn't have a good series, and every superstar has been through.
I can argue that.
I mean, he had a pretty good series to the fourth quarter.
I can argue that. Because if you go back and look at Trae Young's shooting percentage, and all his stats was down in that series. You know what that means? That means Ben Simmons did his job.
I mean, he better. He's 6'1", guarding somebody 6'10". Well, other way around.
Oh, that's cool, but
and he is one of the better defensive players in the league.
Ben Simmons did what they paid him to do.
By the way, Ben Simmons has to guard James Harden.
Ben Simmons did what they paid him to do.
So remember that. Just remember that,
Yes
Philly.
or no?
Now,
remember that, Philly.
Everybody else in Atlanta killed Philly. Now, which means that
You said what?
everybody else in Atlanta killed Philly that series. You know what I'm saying? So we talking about Embiid. What was you doing again?
I know, but I know Philly's offense slowed down a lot in the fourth quarter.
That's cool too. I guarantee they had enough points to win, didn't they? There you go. And I'm not defending Ben, but I'm just saying they did what he paid. Everything he did that he been doing the whole year. They wasn't paying him to get 10, 12 points in the fourth quarter.
So
No,
Lester
they
said,
paid him to
listen,
shoot in the fourth
No,
quarter.
they didn't.
So
They put him play defense.
So
in
a
the
couple
fourth
of the comments.
quarter.
Shout out to Big Homie Smiles in the house.
Oh, shout out to Smiles.
Well, Smiles.
Be more in the house. Everyone handles, Kinsey saying, everyone handles those dark places different. You can't call him sensitive because he doesn't handle it the way you would want to. Lester said Ben Simmons is not going to do it. I ain't going that far yet.
Okay, I can't say that.
And then, oh boy, Nick Foster, I'll say it for you. They ain't winning the chip. I ain't going there yet. Y'all really just forget that Kevin Durant's on that team, huh?
I mean, it's the same thing people do with LeBron.
I mean, I get it. I get it.
All I gotta say is JJ Redick had said something that is one of the more truer statements he's probably said since he's been on TV.
Shout out to JJ Redick. You know he went to Duke.
Yeah. If there's anybody in the league that don't have to prove anything to anybody, it's two people: Kevin Durant and LeBron James. They have nothing to prove to nobody. No matter what happens, if they don't win. Look, this is how great these two players are. Everybody expecting them to go to the finals every single year. That's impossible.
Well, everybody expect Brian to do it because he did it.
Kinsey said that Ben gonna send James to the Brooklyn Penitentiary. Wow.
I don't know about that.
Look, Ben Harden's gonna get his numbers, but
He can most definitely make his life more difficult, though.
yeah, he's gonna make his.
There's
life.
no doubt about that because Ben Simmons is still one of the better defensive players in the league. There's no doubt about that. Jesus.
Well, outside that trade, any other trade stood out to
The
y'all?
Clippers trade.
Which one?
The Clippers run amok against Portland.
Oh, the Norman Powell trade.
Hey, I'm gonna be honest. I like the fact we was able to get that Ibaka contract up out of here. That's like about $37 million or $35, something like that.
What about the Kings and the Pacers trade?
Who?
Exactly.
Nah, I know Sabonis is going.
What's good? Harden said that. Nick Foster said Harden will average 30 against Brooklyn.
I mean, that's not unattainable.
I mean,
I'm not surprised. I mean, he averages. We talk about a guy that averaged 35, 36 points per game one year. I mean,
but he
averaging
had-
30 in the series
he
is
didn't have the best big man on his team. Big man in the league on the team though.
Kinsey brought up a good point. Has KD ever had a knockdown defender like Ben? Not that I can think of.
he never needed one.
Look, closest might have been Iggy.
Or Andre Roberson.
People say we're going to forget Draymond, huh? Watch, we're going to get some Draymond comments in 5 seconds. Like 5 seconds.
Who'd you say?
People going to say.
Not you, John. Nick. Who'd you say?
Andre Roberson.
All right. Yeah. All right.
Has he learned how to shoot yet? I got Mo from the 6 say tuning in, chilling for the most part, tuning into this epic conversation.
But nah, I do think that both teams got what they wanted. Both players got what they wanted.
Right.
And so let's see how things, play out from here.
I agree.
And then there's the teams who didn't make deals.
The Boston Celtics.
The New York Knicks. By the way, when's Cam Reddish going to play?
He played.
Did he?
Does he play defense?
I'm just trying to remember. Did he ever?
No, I'm just saying. Does Cam Reddish play defense?
I'm trying to remember. Did he ever step a foot on the floor in the Knicks uniform yet?
Yeah, he got.
And I mean, I don't mean just on the side of the bench too.
Look,
Yeah.
if you can't play,
Derrick Rose play defense.
he scored it. Forget about it.
That's true.
Look, if you can't play defense, at least score enough points to make you forget that you can't play defense.
I think Cam Reddish can get buckets,
I agree with that.
even though he went to Duke.
Yeah, unfortunately, Dookie.
By the way, and people say, he was the most. He's like the most talented one out of all those guys.
No, he's not.
Well, by the way, what did we talk about with Zion? How the
John Morant.
that was on
That
there.
almost happened.
That didn't almost happen.
That according to a report today in New Orleans.
I know it was offered. It didn't almost happen though.
No,
That's what I'm saying.
They pursued it,
I know, but it didn't almost happen because the other team got to say yeah.
and Memphis was like, "Nah, son." Memphis was like, "Nah."
Memphis was like, no. Get out.
What was it going to trade away?
They was trying to move up in the draft because that was the year they were trying to move up because I think remember they had the pick they got from us in the AD trade and the whole thing with Atlanta and I was just trade and
they rigged it so they can get no Zion.
Well, the Knicks said, but the Knicks tell it.
Nah, it's the Knicks. The Knicks said next to you agrees with that too. Did it for the Knicks before with Patrick Ewing.
By the way, are they cursed?
The Knicks.
Yeah.
No, they're not cursed. They're just.
Our boy Mo said the Knicks are a joke.
They have Bob Dolan. What's his name?
Jim don't.
Jim
You're thinking Bob Dylan. You thinking about Bob Dylan?
I was thinking about him.
You called him Bob. You called him Bob Dolan. It was like I was like Mr. Tambourine Man. The Magic. Kinsey said the Magic did it to get Shaq.
Yeah, the Spurs did it to get Duncan.
Yeah, the Celtics tried to do it to get Duncan, and the league said, "Nah, son."
I remember when Orlando Magic tried to get Duncan.
Yeah, and Doc Rivers said you couldn't have your family up on the.
You mean when they could have had him, T Mac, and Grant Hill, right?
What year was that?
2001. 2001.
How different history would be because a couple years later, a man named Dwight Howard was available, and they would not have had that pick.
Our boy Lester said, "I fought with my fam over Coke or Pepsi at the barbecue. I'm Pepsi, Mark. So are we.
For sure, Pepsi.
Always." I like the sponsorship. That's Sports for You podcast, Pepsi. Y'all know what it is. Y'all still. The Lakers. Obviously, we didn't make any deals. We had to really just grab people from jumping off the ledge because the Lakers weren't just gonna make a trade just to make a trade. I know people wanted to try to see if they can get rid of Russ, but it's not gonna happen this year. And I was realistic to know that. Like, where's the defense?
That wasn't.
Exactly. And I knew that wasn't gonna happen. I personally, and now you're hearing the talk about this. There was this rumor that the Lakers and the Rockets talked. Obviously, everyone brought up the whole John Wall, Russ trade, saying the Rockets wanted a first-round pick, and now the Lakers said no, and this and that. But now you're hearing these rumors apparently about the trade being extended to adding Christian Wood and THT. Now, here's where I heard how it starts. I'm not blaming Anthony Davis. And by the way, Stephen A. Smith, you aren't calling out names.
Duh.
Don't he live there?
Well, he might as well be paying us rent because this thought that the Lakers reportedly, and now I want to just timeline this. So I was watching the NBA Today's trade deadline special, where the news broke about Harden and for Ben Simmons. Brian Windhorst brought up that there could have been a discussion about getting Christian Wood with John Wall for THT and Russ. Now there was never no official offer made, and then McMenamin came on Windhorst's podcast and said that there was that deal was out there. Here's my thing. That deal makes too much. That deal's too good to be true for it not to happen. Now, people were saying that the Lakers saying they weren't taking max salary. Christian Wood making 13 this year. He makes 14 next year. That's all fully guaranteed.
Good looking.
I don't believe it. I'm sorry, and I'm not discrediting Dave McMenamin as a reporter or a columnist, but that trade's too good to be true for it not to happen. And obviously, you don't even need the Russ John Wall part to happen. All you gotta do is send Christian Wood for THT and the pick, and the deal's done.
I would have made that offer.
So that's why it to me it just seems.
Look, get rid of THT. You get a up. Look, he's not really giving the Lakers too much for be like he's untradeable. Like they was acting like he was last year.
That's why I'm gonna go because remember last year the deadline the rumors was Toronto wanted him in order to get Kyle Lowry.
The Lakers
and that deal went all the way down to the wire. It didn't happen because the Lakers didn't want to give up THT. And they knew they would have to pay Kyle Lowry, and Kyle Lowry, we saw what he got in Miami. By the way, is that a good deal still?
Kyle Lowry in Miami?
What he got paid. I think, obviously, it was worth the tampering. It was worth the tampering they got hit with. Tampering. Come on, B.
No, I think it was a good deal. I think, like I said, man, sometimes it works out for everybody, man. Miami's looking good. They're looking good out there in Miami, so I'm pretty sure it works out for them.
Ain't no way in hell to pay Kyle Lowry all that money. I'm sorry. He's not Chris Paul.
By the way, Stephen A. Smith said Chris Paul is the best point guard in the league.
What's wrong with that?
I'm just asking, or do y'all agree? I know y'all don't agree with anything Stephen A. says, but
No,
that actually makes sense.
I agree with that. As a pure point guard,
Yeah.
yes.
Are the Suns the best backcourt in the NBA?
They broke up Dame and CJ.
Sure did.
Steph and Clay not fully healthy yet.
Yeah, that's okay.
Kyrie and James Harden never even played 20 games together. I can't think of another. What's another good backcourt?
I can't think of one.
Russ and Avery Bradley.
Please. Not good enough to be on 2K. They ain't good enough to get a higher rating on 2K.
Sorry, guys.
Yo,
Mark really trying to get us canceled.
you better off saying Reggie Jackson and Terrence Mann.
Actually,
It's less money.
Actually.
It's less money and more production.
Actually,
Hey, he thought about it
actually, the Clippers might be winning that.
Yeah, I'm right you say that, Mark.
Clippers for sure winning that. All right.
That's funny.
Yeah, no, they right now they got the best backcourt in basketball.
Wait. Hold on. Does Jimmy Butler? They got him playing shooting guard or small forward?
Shooting guard. They better. Phoenix is better.
Yeah, that might be the best backcourt.
Because both those players are better than both these players in Miami.
Wow, you are not about to shoot that.
Yeah, he is.
He missed.
He's not about to make it though.
Yeah.
By the way, Trae Young went for 41 in that game that we just watched.
But no, I agree with Steph. I mean,
Stephen A. Yeah.
Stephen A. He's saying that Chris Paul is the best point guard in basketball.
If you're saying pure point guard, yeah, and it's been like that for a while.
So I'm looking at the comments. Okay. Nick, how you blaming this on Anthony Davis, man?
Who?
On the Lakers struggles ain't all on Anthony Davis. Everyone ain't without blame. I keep telling y'all that. Y'all can't put this just on one person. This is like a collective.
I understand where he's coming from because the thing is, the Lakers invested a lot to get Anthony Davis.
And they got a ring.
And they got a ring.
They got a ring, but it seems as if everything changed when that change came in.
He got injured, man. He's
always injured. That's no difference.
But he wasn't battling.
He wasn't in LA getting injured.
All the injuries he had before were like soft tissue injuries, like hamstring, shoulder. Hey, stop it, man. Stop it, man. Come on, man.
The reason why I don't agree with it, but the reason why I feel like a lot of people put everything on Anthony Davis.
She got caught. That's funny.
That's what you get.
The reason why a lot of people put
Is that
all the blame on his little brother, cousin.
Oh, okay. Huh?
They put a lot of blame on Anthony Davis is because Anthony Davis was going to win a championship for the Lakers.
He's the future.
LeBron might be the best player on the team, but Anthony Davis was going to win the Lakers a championship. And when he don't beat Anthony Davis,
They're not gonna
the
win.
Lakers is not going to win. And so that's why I think a lot of people put all the blame on Anthony Davis.
Yeah, because they know what LeBron's gonna do.
Yeah.
So it's like you only blame LeBron for so much.
But nobody's without blame. And you ain't. And I'm gonna say this. Let's just say get rid of AD. Getting rid of AD is dumb. Get Russ. Get Russ to the team.
No, get rid of the coach.
That ain't happening.
He's trash.
And bring Caruso back. Yeah, that ain't happening.
Yeah,
that could have AD.
That could have happened if y'all would have made the trade for
DeMar
Buddy Hield
DeRozan.
and signed DeMar DeRozan. Y'all could have still had him.
Man, DeRozan
And Dennis Schroeder still.
Get out of here with Dennis Schroeder.
Y'all wanted a second. Y'all was about to offer him a second pick for him.
Man, that says a lot. That was probably pennies on the dollar. With Russ, see that clip of AD and LeBron and Russ speaks volumes. Only reason I didn't want to trade him because he averages over 30. Let's see, look, that doesn't make sense.
All I know is if my starting point guard can't play in the fourth quarter, what's the point of you being there?
Say what?
If my starting point guard can't play in the fourth quarter, what's the point of you being there? The whole offense slows down.
Well, he's not a point guard.
LeBron's a point guard.
Hey,
Come on, Lester. You're asking rhetorical questions. Who had a better record, Lakers or Golden State? Stop it.
oh, come on now.
70, like Kenzie said, 71 days between last season and the championship year. I mean, he almost tore his Achilles. He had the groin injury. Then he had a freak injury this year with the dude falling into his knee.
Yeah, what?
Pause, man. By the way, when y'all gonna have my slice? Pause.
Oh, you don't do pineapples on pizza?
No, blasphemy.
It's blasphemy when people don't eat that. But anyway, go ahead.
Yeah, right now you over here tripping, John. Hold on.
Y'all
What?
can have it. Y'all can have
John, extra tripping. Hold on.
it. Y'all can have it.
Pineapples on pizzas. Fire.
I feed the needy. You know what I'm saying? Clay and Steph can coexist. Good luck coexisting with Russ. Well, look, man, Russ, we get it. But I don't think the Lakers, there was a deal out there really for the Lakers to make. They were going to have to really try to do something in the buyout market. And that's not going to happen really because, oh, be quiet. Oh, now, everybody want to be Guy Fieri in here now, criticizing my taste in pizza. Thank you, Kenzie. It's blasphemy. Get out of here. All of a sudden now, everybody wants to be Guy Fieri and Rachel Ray now, telling me how pineapples.
Hold on. Didn't she
Rachel Ray can
say the word?
Did she? No, that was Paula Dean.
Never mind, I can't say that.
That was Paula Dean.
That's who the Lakers will get next year.
Christian Thompson?
Uh-huh.
Bobby Portis? He'll be very good in the
Hey,
Lakers.
Kenzie, they don't know about that, man. I get ridiculed for doing that.
What?
With his last comment.
Oh, ketchup on tacos?
Yeah, and people somebody think I'm still an adolescent if you do stuff like
What's
that.
wrong with ketchup on tacos?
And Josh basically read me the riot act for doing that when we was at Jamie's house one year during the Super Bowl.
What kind of tacos were they? Like regular tacos with cheese on them?
Yeah.
Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with that.
Those are tacos. Yeah, it's like you putting ketchup on a hamburger.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. A little burger taco. Ain't nothing wrong with that, man.
Yeah.
I get those from Hawkins.
Hawkins is fire.
By the way,
Yeah.
I passed by there the other night. Well, obviously, we were on the way to Will's house before we went to watch the game. Stop hating on us, Lay. I'd rather eat pineapples on pizza than have Tristan Thompson on the Lakers. Hey, let's go.
All right. Hey, Tristan Thompson's overpaid, but you need players like him on your team.
So let's get to what happened. The fallout from the James Harden trade played out on national TV also in another way.
Uh-oh.
LeBron and KD had the All-Star draft on TNT. And obviously, they made the picks.
Clear path.
And then they made the starters, their starting picks. I'm going to give you the rosters in a second. But they made their starter picks. But, man, then it got to, by the way, so here we go. Here's Team LeBron. His starting five. It's LeBron, Giannis, Steph, DeRozan, and the Joker. Team Durant is,
Hey, there's a guy should be on the Lakers.
who's that?
Buddy Hield.
Hey, we tried.
Yeah.
We tried. Rob wanted him. Other players didn't.
Wait, you said LeBron got who?
LeBron took Giannis. His starting five is him, Giannis, Steph, DeRozan, and the Joker.
Yo, Nick said LeBron, Curry, Giannis, DeMar, and Wiggins.
Wow. So KD, his starting five is Embiid, John Morant, Jason Tatum, Wiggins, and Trae Young.
Yeah. We actually we just traded.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
So here are the reserves. Durant has LaMelo Ball, Devin Booker, Rudy Gobert. Well, let me go back. I'm gonna go back to Rudy Gobert in a minute as well. DeJounte Murray, who obviously who replaces Draymond Green, Zach LaVine, Chris Middleton, and Karl Anthony Towns. LeBron, Jimmy Butler, Luka, Darius Garland, Donovan Mitchell, Chris Paul, and James Harden. And the reason why now I bring this up because Kevin Durant made sure he went out his way not to draft James Harden. And it came down to the final two picks. And Kevin Durant and Kevin Durant had the second to the last pick. It was either going to be James Harden and Rudy Gobert. And Kevin Durant argued that he needed size to guard LeBron and Giannis. So he took Rudy Gobert. And James Harden was the last pick in the All-Star draft. And LeBron couldn't even hold his laughter. He knew it was funny.
That's why LeBron never drafted him. He knew what he was doing. He did it on purpose. LeBron's not an idiot. He would have been drafted James Harden. LeBron knew what was going on. That's why he was laughing like that.
I think this was scripted.
I don't know if it was scripted. It might have been scripted by LeBron.
For the record, when they do the draft, it's not live.
Yeah, of course.
I think it was scripted.
And then
I think LeBron and Durant was in on that.
pretty much could have been. Let's hear. Always take a clipboard handy. Nigga, Most, you crazy, man. And then today it was announced that James Harden will not be in the All-Star game due to his hamstring injury. So he's been replaced by Jared Allen of the Cleveland Cavaliers. By the way, somebody told Stephen A. that James Harden was faking his injury.
Stephen A. Smith probably said that on his own.
Look, and I'm going to say this. I know people who know Harden. And, man,
James Harden isn't the type to fake an injury.
no, he just fakes playing defense.
A lot of people do that.
With YouTube tapes? They have their own YouTube tape for it, too?
Yeah.
So, gentlemen, I want to do a little. We're not going to obviously. So, out of these rosters, who do y'all like? Kinsey said James got the strip club flu. I don't even know what that means.
Oh, the Vikings finalized the deal for Kevin O'Connell to be their head coach.
And it sounds like Thomas Brown, the running back coach, might be going with him with the OC. So, it seems like the Super Bowl champion Rams roster might be getting raided.
That's what happens.
So, who roster do y'all like out of LeBron and KD's?
LeBron's.
I agree. And by the way, LeBron's 4-0, by the way, since the draft format. So, All-Star Saturday. They're changing the format for the skills competition. It's going to be team now. So you got three teams competing. So one team's going to be a Cavs team. A Cavs team. It's going to be Jared Allen, Darius Garland, and Evan Mobley. Yeah, Stephen A. didn't lose it when Molly called him out for being loud. But we're going to get into that because the topic he was being loud about was something that. Oh, wow.
Hold on. All right, Zubac.
He said, yeah, stay down, Crowder.
Nah, Morris hurt? Nah.
By the way, they asked Marcus Morris, who'd you want to win the Super Bowl? He said the Eagles. I don't care. That's right. Rep your squad. And then you got all the Coupon brothers are going to be in the skills competition.
All the Tumpos?
Giannis, Thanasis, their younger brother, not Kostas, the other.
Wait, what's his name?
Thanasis or Thanasis.
Okay.
I need the T silent. I don't know. He's Greek. And then their younger brother, Alex, not Kostas, the other brother.
You already know we're going to Air 51.
Yeah.
This guy.
And the youngest brother, Alex, who plays on the Raptors G League squad. And then they're going to have an all-rookie team for the skills competition. Scotty Barnes, Kay Cunningham, and Josh Giddey. Hey, by the way, this Josh Giddey kid is getting a lot of
That's because he's very good.
he's getting a lot of attention. We don't see him in the Rise of Stars game. They changed that format. I don't really want to get into that. It's too complicated. They made it a tournament. They made it a tournament.
For what? Reggie, what the hell are you doing?
Being better than Russ.
That doesn't take much, Mark.
He knew he was better than Russell OKC. That's why he wanted to leave. Oh my God, what a block! Oh, they put up goaltending.
All right, I don't care about that. I think I just want to see maybe seeing the Antetokounmpo brothers would be entertaining. But the 3-point contest, Give me your guys' thoughts.
Okay.
Desmond Bain,
cool.
Your boy Luke Kennard, Zach LaVine, C.J. McCollum, Patty Mills, Karl Anthony Towns, Fred VanVleet, Trae Young. Let us know in the comments who y'all think.
Why is Karl Anthony Towns in the 3-point shooting contest?
Because he think he can shoot threes. Kinsey calls Josh Giddey Dan Dick out. Pause.
What?
Nah, he better than him.
He said he looks like him.
Oh.
Wait. What's his name?
Little white boy point guard used to be from Gonzaga.
Oh, bruh. Man. All right, continue.
I got Trae Young winning the 3-point contest.
I'm being biased.
I had Trae Young too, by the way.
I got Luke.
You got Luke? He's probably the one that has. Although Desmond Bain talks a lot of trash.
He can shoot, though.
You took Trae Young, so that probably put a jinx on him.
John called me a loser.
Stop it.
What? Oh.
I don't know why. Maybe Patty Mills.
Patty Mills is a very good 3-point shooter. But he's a streaky 3-point shooter.
And that's exactly what he needs to win this contest, too.
And that's what he need to lose, too.
All right. The dunk contest.
I don't care.
Who cares?
Yeah, but for the people who want to know, it's Cole Anthony, Juan Toscano Anderson, Jalen Green, and Obi Toppin.
Obi what?
Area 51. Hey, that was pretty funny, y'all.
I know what you were thinking.
That was pretty funny. That was hilarious.
The joke rises itself. But yeah. Shout out to the Tar Heels. That's right, Kenzie. Let's just say Gonzaga is steady. I don't care. F Gonzaga.
Hey.
Yeah, it's all about Tar Heels. It's still F Duke too. But dunk contest, whatever. But we all know, and we already said Team LeBron wins. So that's all the All-Star talk.
Let's get to the real stuff.
You ready to talk about the big game, y'all? Y'all ready to talk some foosball? All right.
Football.
All right, let's get to the football. I know that's what y'all came here to talk about. How did y'all, first of all, in the comments, how did y'all enjoy y'all Super Bowl Sunday? What did y'all have to eat? What did y'all have to drink? Where was y'all at?
Anybody got cookies?
Shut up. She's not even here, by the way. She can't bring that up. By the way, Celtics won by 48.
What?
Celtics won by 48.
They must have something to drink on TV before they had the game.
I don't know what they had with the Sixers. But yeah, the Super Bowl Sunday. And by the way, did y'all watch any of the pregame coverages on any of the networks?
No.
I don't remember. I was
I want to recommend. Shut up, Kenzie. Go look up NFL Network's opening for their pregame show. And you were fouled too on Sunday too.
what I do?
You know what you texted in the group chat.
Wait.
Whoa. Lester said, hold on, Lester?
Huh?
Lester, you had cookies too? Okay, pause. Let me know. Let us know what did y'all have to eat on Super Bowl Sunday?
Apparently they had cookies.
But I recommend people go back in YouTube. You got crazy, man. NFL Network's opening for their pregame show. It was called "This Is L.A." It had 1,500 nothing sound academy, 1,500 sound academy, 1,500 association with 1,500 nothing.
Shout out to them.
R.P. Nipsey. And Big Boy. Well, Mo said he had the special gummies. And then you had all these various figures in L.A. sports and entertainment talking about L.A., whether it was Lauren London, Caden Kershaw, Snoop, Ice Cube, Exhibit, Warren G, Big Boy, George Lopez, Danny Trejo, Clayton Kershaw, Vanessa Bryant, Janae Aiko. They went all over LA. I tell people go back and watch that.
I'm gonna go check it out.
Yes, it's called This Is LA. It was great. And obviously NBC they was all over LA.
She won't betray me. Go ahead.
Don't get me started. But yeah, I think that this was a good game. So let's start there. The Rams are your reigning, now defending Super Bowl champions,
Shout out to the Rams.
winning 23-20, becoming the second team to win a Super Bowl in their stadium,
And became the second team to win Super Bowl in LA.
and became the second team to win the Super Bowl in LA. The
Look,
first since the Raiders
Hello.
since the 80s when they defeated the Washington football team, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, Kenzie, don't worry. We'll get into the halftime show. Don't worry. Lester said I had cookies, pizza, wings, tri-tip, and tacos. Oh, yeah, quesadilla and dessert. Man, Lester. I want to know from the ladies, what did y'all have to eat, too? What did y'all have to eat, too? I know y'all had some. Y'all probably have to put some on the grill, too, so let us know. But, the game.
I wish there was no rules.
Oh, well, you got jokes.
I swear I wish there was no rules.
By the way, the trend continues. Pause. For the 7th straight year, the team that won the coin toss lost the Super Bowl. The Bengals won the coin toss. They deferred.
Nick.
And the Rams won.
I plead the fifth.
Wow, that is cold. But on to the game. And it started off with the Rams hitting that old Odell Beckham touchdown. They hit Cooper Kupp for a touchdown. And then things went south when we saw Odell Beckham go down with that non-contact knee injury. And the reports are out there that it's a torn ACL.
On the same knee, too.
Second time in 4 years.
Man, I hate that.
Finkel is Einhorn. Einhorn is Finkel.
The heck?
Yo.
Area 51. Lester said the Rams pushed me to get better and winning pushed me to get better and bringing Levi south. Wow. That's a Niner, just like a Niner fan.
No, that sucked for OBJ, man. Actually, that might help for the Rams because I think he is a free agent.
And there was
Discount.
Well, he was gonna take a discount anyway. He said it.
Discount double check.
and I think he's going to take more. It's going to be more of an incentive-laden deal now. But the second half starts.
Nah, give that man some money.
Give me his cash, man.
He deserves it.
Well, they're going to pay him. But there's going to be a.
That was Baker Mayfield for 2 years.
By the way,
Get Jarvis Landry out of there.
how does Baker Mayfield look now?
Like an idiot.
The way he's been looking all year. Sorry.
Sorry. Man, look, I'm going to be honest with you. I think if Odell wouldn't have got hurt, he probably would have won Super Bowl MVP. I'm going to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Because they started off giving him the football kind of early. And it looked like those Bengals corners was like, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Because Eli Apple.
So you wanted to guard Odell, huh?
Man, Eli Apple, player. You got humbled once again on Sunday because, man, look, they called your number a few times, and you couldn't answer the call, player. You couldn't answer the call at all. You look like the same old Eli Apple.
It was Eli Applesauce. That's what he was.
That's what Robert Woods said when When Cooper Kupp caught that game in the touchdown,
You got Eli applesauce?
we called him applesauce.
Michael Thomas said Eli on Eli.
He would know he had to play against him during practice. And he went to school with him. Remember, I think they're part of the same draft.
They
was over at Ohio State at the same time.
They were.
Yeah, they was over
Eli
at the
won
same
the first
time.
round. Michael Thomas won the second round. The irony.
Who was opposite of Eli Apple that year? Was that Marshawn Lattimore?
Yeah, but Marshawn came out the next year.
Because it was
Pepsi.
who was the other?
That was Pepsi.
There was another corner Ohio State had come out that year. I forgot who it was.
Came out the year Marshawn Lattimore came work?
No, the kind of like Eli Apple.
Oh, I can't remember. That team was so deep. Pause.
Yeah, they had a. Cause you know why? It was one. You remember the year they went undefeated the year that they was ineligible, and all those players were like sophomores. That's with Joey Bosa, I think Michael Thomas. Who else?
Not David Arnett. Not David Arnett. We're talking about
No, David Arnett.
2016.
David Arnett is terrible.
By the way, I'm still tripping. When did he sign with the Chiefs?
Man, I don't know.
The champ is here.
Uh-oh.
She'll be at the festivities.
I seen they was over there at Disneyland yesterday.
Crazy, right?
Yeah. My people just had to be up over there, and they hit me up talking, man, the Rams up over here.
Yeah, they was there.
That's crazy.
Cooper Kupp, Stafford, 80-99 was in the house.
We'll talk more about him later.
No, not Ward or Lattimore. We're talking about who was opposite Eli Apple and Marshawn Lattimore when they was at Ohio State.
Nick will know.
He a Buckeyes fan, right?
Yeah. I think it was Ward.
Well, it was Denzel. Denzel Ward came out in 2018.
And that's the same year Eli Apple came out, right?
Eli came out in 2016. It was like this. Eli came out in 2016. Marshawn Lattimore came out in 2017. And Denzel Ward came out in 2018.
Damn, who was it? It was somebody over there with Eli. Well,
He said that was them. That was
it was them. Okay, yeah. He was just the older because he was always the opposite side.
Yeah, so Denzel Ward was a freshman at that time.
Yeah.
And
both of them are way better than Eli Apple.
Yeah, 10 times better.
Yeah.
Dropped the Denzel Ward, but Browns beat us to the
It was
post.
them, yeah. Okay, Nick, yeah. I know Nick would remember.
Eli Manning a better cornerback than Eli Apple.
Man, I ain't gonna talk about Eli Manning. The blasphemy I've been hearing about him earlier.
Oh, we finna get into that next.
Man.
But let's get back to the game. So let's start to the second half. Then we'll get into the halftime show. The first play of the second half, when Joe Burrow hits T. Higgins, by the way, which was a blatant face mask, but I'm leave that alone. But the referee said that they didn't think it would have made a difference on the play. I mean, come on.
I guess.
And we find out obviously Odell was out for the game.
Mm-hmm.
Ben Skoranek from Notre Dame has to be placed in at wide receiver. Mind, the Rams are already without Robert Woods. You lose Odell Beckham. You didn't have Tyler Higbee going into this game. Mm-hmm. And then his backup, Kendall Blanton, got hurt. He got hurt.
He hurt his shoulder.
So they're going to the third string guy, Bryson Hopkins, Wake Forest. I didn't even know football players came out of Wake Forest. It's crazy.
The last one I heard was Brian Arakpo.
He went to Wake Forest?
Yeah.
Okay, well, he's good.
No. He went to Texas. I'm tripping.
No, I was like,
he went to Texas. I'm tripping. I'm tripping.
Did Randolph Childress have any eligibility in that mark?
Somebody recently, I forgot who it was, but go ahead.
Mark Ringo, and I got to say Randolph Childress, huh? Like,
Randolph Childress was nice.
Maybe that's the only person. Maybe he has some eligibility. I don't remember anybody from football player wise for Wake Forest. Man, Nick Foster said the Higgins call called them flags on the last drive.
The linebacker, was it Aaron Curry?
Yeah, he wasn't good.
He wasn't good, but he was good over there at Wake Forest. He was terrible over there with the Seahawks. That's the man about to win the 3-point contest.
Luke Kennard. Everything's cool about himself for the school he went to.
And his haircut.
By the way, he's a Bengals fan. He was at the game.
He look like a Bengals fan.
Well, I think he's from Cincinnati. I think he's from Ohio.
And he look like he's from over there.
Oh, but then the pick happened. And I would say this. The Rams got a W because you would think after they get that interception, they should have went and tried to, basically put the nail in the coffin. But they didn't. And that gave them hope.
Aaron Donald said, you thought you was.
And by the way, to whoever the linemen are for the Cincinnati Bengals, you poked the bear. I don't have no problem with them getting up in Aaron Donald's face. You have your quarterbacks back.
No, they didn't poke the bear. They did exactly what they were supposed to do.
Right.
If you go over there and you crack my quarterback player, guess what?
But
we about to get in your face about it.
But the thing was, it was still illegal play because he pushed Joe Burrow when he was still in bounds.
Man, he pushed the hell out of him. He threw him like he was throwing groceries up in the car.
You want to say he was Uncle Phil the Jazz?
Yeah, that's exactly what it was. That's the reason why they did what they did. They did exactly what they supposed to. Ooh.
That boy's nice.
That hurt.
Just don't compare him to Kobe. Lester said
don't
Ohio
see Lester
State, OU is something else. Burrow couldn't make it at Ohio State, so he went. Good. We had this discussion last week, Lester.
Who?
About
No, let me tell you something.
we had this discussion
Ohio
last
State,
week, and I had the same theory like you, and these guys changed my opinion on it.
Ohio State has certain quarterbacks that they use in their system. That's just the way it is. It's not saying that Joe Burrow wasn't bad over there. He just wasn't the quarterback that fit their system. They run RPOs a lot, and Joe Burrow is athletic, but he's not fast. Like he's not Dwayne Haskins fast. He's not what was the other dude?
JT Barrett.
JT Barrett. He wasn't fast like them. Those dudes was running like wide receivers out there. Matter of fact, didn't one of them transfer to a wide receiver?
Terrell Pryor.
Braxton Miller.
Braxton Miller. See, that's another quarterback they had over there. See, terrible. All of them had similar traits where they were fast. Look, 3-point again. Oh, you gotta make that. But he just didn't fit the mold that they needed for their quarterback. It's not nothing against him. It's just like Clay Matthews at USC. He was good, but he didn't fit the mold of what USC would do with their linebackers. If they would have known that he was this good of a pass rusher like they should have, then they would have used him more. And then because Pete Carroll said he regrets not utilizing him more. Mm-hmm. But in his defense, it was difficult when you got Ray Maluk and Brian Cushing over there.
That's what I'm saying, dog. I don't like this going back to seeing what how Joe Burrow turned out.
Yeah.
Then we be like, he should have played that.
No,
Ohio
he shouldn't.
State.
No, he shouldn't
have. No,
he didn't fit the system. That's just how it is. Everybody has a system that they run, and he just didn't fit the system. That's all. That's all it is. It's nothing against him.
Mm-hmm.
There's quarterbacks that put up crazy numbers in these type of systems if they can pass. Prime example. Look at Mariota. That's a similar type of system, and look at how crazy his numbers was because he could run and he could pass.
Mm-hmm.
So when you get those cars, you can do both, or you can get you one like how they had Masoli back in the day.
Oh yeah.
And you just hand the ball off to him, and he's basically another running back.
Boy, I ain't heard that name in ages. Jeremiah Masoli.
Oh man, he still haunts USC. Man, look, I used to hate Oregon around that time because he used to kill us.
Jeremiah Masoli.
He used to kill us. Nick, remember? He used to always clown about it.
Shout out to Taylor Phillips, obviously. Shout out. Here's the thing, and then the game it was too close. And then they got the field goals. Look, both defenses played well until I guess Matthew Stafford must have heard Mark during the game. So I don't care how many dudes is guarding number 10.
Passing the ball.
Throw it to him.
You got a 6'3" slot receiver. Pass him the ball.
Throw it to him.
It doesn't matter. He'll figure it out.
So I find some way to have the pill in number 10's hands.
That last drive, like you said, Matthew Stafford did exactly what I was saying before the drive started. You got to force feed Cooper Kupp. You go live and die with Cooper Kupp.
You got nobody else to throw the ball to. When you really think about it, you had nobody else to throw the ball to. The running game wasn't working.
Nah, Bengals did good on defense, man.
Yeah, they did. They did the best possible job you could do.
That was, by the way, the lowest rushing yards for a team to win a Super Bowl.
I believe it.
29 yards, and 21 of those was Cam Akers by himself.
Yeah, they couldn't run the ball. They could not run the ball.
Oh, yeah, I saw the no-look pass. By the way,
man, let that have been Patrick Mahomes. They've been losing their mind.
I mean, come on, dude.
The cool part about it is he's been doing that his whole career.
And I've been telling people that if you ever watch any, he does that at least 2 or 3 times a year. He does it all the time. That's something that, when the people were going crazy about it, that was the first thing I brought. I'm like, he's good, but I've seen people do this before.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but
Yeah, people love Mahomes. Nothing against that. Mahomes is most definitely a great quarterback.
And right when they did that, then obviously
I hate these jerseys.
All these it was flag after flag after flag after flag.
That's one thing I didn't like though. I didn't like how they held the flag all game until basically the last 2 minutes.
Basically the 2-minute warning.
Yeah, the 2-minute warning. They was already gonna start throwing.
Until the Rams needed him.
It was not a good look, but obviously,
Now, granted, there was a couple of calls against both teams that should have been called. Like you said, if they would have called the face mask that happened up on that touchdown, you know, there was a couple of things. Even with people were talking about, you know, I was one of the people talking about Jalen Ramsey as well because he was getting destroyed with one move for some apparent reason. People must have watched that when he
wasn't getting
Matthew Stafford did the no-look passes in Detroit,
what he was
Lester.
doing?
We just didn't see him because no one cared
You know
about
what he
the
was
Lions.
doing? He was guessing.
No.
That's all it was. He was just guessing. He was
like Jamie said, though. When
should've-
Jalen Ramsey gives up yards, he's not getting beat.
he's guessing.
He's a bad technique at that moment. Like even that play, like off the top when Burrow threw it to Jamar Chase. If Burrow throws it how it should have been thrown, that's a pick six. But Burrow throws it high and away,
Yeah.
and he can't get to it. So on that play, it looked like he beat him. No, he didn't.
It was just a bad throw.
Happened to be a bad throw.
And Jamar Chase just turns nothing into a lot of something.
Yeah, he just did what a great receiver supposed to do, make your quarterback look good.
By the way, the trick plays, one worked for one team, one didn't work. The trick play, obviously, Nixon hit T. Higgins on the option. Then you had the Rams try it with Cooper Kupp. Now, I don't know who said it. I think Jamie, either you or Jamie said it. That would have been Odell making that pass instead of Cooper Kupp.
That was me.
And
Odell's gonna win MVP. Man, look, if Odell would have won MVP of the Super Bowl,
oh my God,
people would have hated it.
oh definitely. By the way,
I would've loved it.
Baker Mayfield would have had to relocate area codes
He still should.
because there's no way in heck they're gonna let him let that down.
Yeah, go straight to the CFL. Get up out of here, clown.
Top Gun flag football.
Ramsey's a beast. I want no parts of that guy. That's right.
Oh yeah, we're not denying that.
Yeah, but Jamar Chase had his number, and
It was just his. It just wasn't his day with
then-
certain stuff.
and then that final drive. First of all, Matthew Stafford, thank God for Cooper Kupp because you overthrew overthrew that Van Jefferson play should have been easy touches if you didn't overthrow it.
Yeah, that was one of his.
That was one of the moments where we were like, man,
Like that's one of the most of people
that was a Stafford moment.
yeah, that's like what they call it. Oh,
Almost. That's foul. Who the heck is this white boy?
I don't know, but he be balling for us. I think we got him from Detroit.
Oh yeah, okay. But Cooper Kupp got the game-winning touchdown on the back shoulder fade on Eli Apple.
Eli is terrible.
Yeah. And then like I said, the Bengals got the ball back. By the way, you just imagine they had to get that touchdown because the Johnny Hecker botched the snap on the extra point.
God, what
which
man?
is something he never does.
Man, when that happened, I was like, "What the heck just happened?" I knew it was a bad. It was something that happened. I knew it wasn't a planned play.
And Mark said this. That 1 point was costly.
Yeah,
Because you think about it. It's 14. It'd be what, 14 to
Nothing. Or 14.
well, they got the field goal.
they had a field goal.
14-3.
And then obviously
I agree. He should have got MVP.
AD. Well, yeah, we're gonna get to that. Don't worry, we're gonna get to that because there's a lot more on that to chime in on. But anyway, they get the ball back, and AD just had his number got called. Him and Von Miller showed up when they needed to. That's what great defensive pass rushers or edge rushers do.
And this for all the haters that was always hating on Aaron Donald, talking about he don't show up in big games and all that. Guess what?
Skip Bayless.
Guess what he did?
Yeah.
He showed up.
By the way,
That last drive was him.
By the way, why is Samaje Perine and not Joe Mixon on that 3rd and 1?
Because the Bengals are stupid.
Why that play call?
Out of the shotgun at that. And by the way, Sean McVay, and when he saw that they went in shotgun, because you forget, where was Zach Taylor at before he took the Bengals job? Who did he work for?
Wasn't it Green Bay?
No, he worked for the Rams.
It was Rams. Yeah, it was Rams.
He was the Rams quarterback coach.
He was.
But he was running McVay's system. So you think McVay didn't know what he was thinking? And he went and he told Aaron Donald gonna make a play. Because you know why? They run that same play in practice. And this time the student became the teacher. And they called the shotgun, and Aaron Donald, for the 2nd straight week, closed out the game and got the ring, and your Rams Los Angeles Rams are the Super Bowl champions of the 2021 National Football League season.
How come the refs didn't pull a color penalty on that play?
On which way?
On the offsides?
Uh-huh.
Because he most definitely was. I agree. He most definitely was offsides, and it was blatant too.
Well, you know I said in the text, they owed him one.
They gave him back. They gave it back to him already.
You look, if you owe somebody one, you don't do that on that.
No, but they gave it back to him on that PI or that holding call on the linebacker because that wasn't a flag neither.
It sure wasn't. It sure wasn't.
But, you know, nonetheless, congratulations to the Rams.
And then to make it worse, had Joe Burrow got free, Jamar Chase was gone.
Yeah.
No, he wasn't.
Yeah, he
Yes,
was.
he was.
Y'all watched the video?
I haven't watched the video yet. But I'm gonna see.
I'm seeing the video. The video shows that they showed it at a certain separation. Jalen Ramsey was closer than it appeared.
He was on the ground.
Trust me. I saw the video because I felt the same as I'm like, what the heck was going on while you on the ground? Then I saw this. I was like, oh, okay.
Well, we'll figure. We're gonna see. I'm definitely gonna watch it on the Inside NFL when I get to the crib. But the Rams win. First Super Bowl in LA since the Raiders. The second Super Bowl in Rams franchise history on the weekend when the former Rams coach Dick Vermeil went into the Hall of Fame. We got to talk about that. That class was crazy. But Cooper Kupp was named Super Bowl MVP. And a lot of people believe your boy 99 should have won Super Bowl MVP. He had
agree.
2 sacks. And he just blew up the last play. Pause. Let me explain why people, and this is on the NFL. They collect, so it's a media vote and a fan vote for Super Bowl MVP that starts in the fourth quarter. They collect the voting. They don't wait till at the end of the game to collect the voting. They collect the voting at the 2-minute warning.
So basically, first and foremost, that's dumb. Second of all, that still shouldn't happen because if you talk to Rams fans, the number one player they bring up is who? Aaron Donald. Rams fans love Aaron Donald. They love Cooper Kupp too,
By the
but
way,
they love Aaron Donald.
Real quick, did y'all see the rosters for the celebrity game?
No.
Go ahead. I'm keep talking. Keep talking about it. I want to pull it. I want to see y'all know any celebrities. Keep going.
This is the way I feel about this. I actually have no problem with them saying Cooper Kupp should have won it because he was a big both players were big reasons why the team won.
Right.
And it was for different reasons. Aaron Donald, he made the big plays at the right time, and the same thing with Cooper Kupp, and he kept the offense going because, like you said, there was no other receiver over there, so he got the most attention on offense because obviously they couldn't run the ball to save their life. So it was like I understand where it could have went either way.
By the way, if Cooper Kupp doesn't catch that jet sweep in full stride, he loses 2 yards easily.
I'm going to say this.
He's dead to rights.
A big play that nobody is speaking about is that sack that Aaron Donald got that held Cincinnati to a field goal.
Yes. That
was a clutch play.
That's why I said that when they got the interception on the Skoranek drop, they did not capitalize. If they get a touchdown there, you're putting more pressure on the Rams to have to score 6 points.
Nick said if the Rams defense didn't keep the score at 20, will they have won?
Well, I think remember the over and under was at 48.5.
You know something? I'm gonna be honest with you. He kind of has a point because when the Bengals got up after that interception, I thought the Bengals would start hitting the freeway. I'm gonna be honest with you because I was like, that was a big play. He was able to score a touchdown afterwards. It's in a situation where you were losing. Usually I snatched the game away at that point.
They'd be 24. The score, if he would have got a touchdown after INT, would have been 24-13. But Joe Burrow didn't have his best day. He had a good game.
He couldn't have a good game because the offensive line is terrible.
7 sacks. By the way, me and Mark said this after the game. If their free agency or draft does not start with the word offensive lineman, That GM needs to be fired. I'm sorry.
Like the GM the Panthers had when they lost to y'all, and obviously offensive line was the problem. They didn't work on it at all.
Yeah, Dave Gettleman. That's why he got fired. That's why he's done with the Jets. I'm in the Giants. By the way, so I want to give you guys real quick, on the All-Star Celebrity Game. I want to give y'all some of these. Tell me if y'all know these players.
Before you continue, John, imagine if you go to a Super Bowl and literally the only reason why y'all lost was because y'all offensive line was terrible and you literally did nothing to fix it.
Well, I tell people the Broncos were going to beat Carolina, but everyone was so on the Cam train that year. But I was like, okay, I get it. Black quarterback, but
he was just very good that year.
He was MVP.
Yeah, there was no doubt. But that came down to the trenches, and
we had the number one defense, and Wade Phillips was just basically.
And then his best offensive line was Michael Orr.
Right. So I want to give you these guys. I want to ask you, do y'all know any of these celebrities? So they got two teams. One's going to be coached by Bill Walton with Richard Jefferson as an assistant. The other one's going to be coached by Dominique with Kendrick Perkins as an assistant.
With his son.
Wow. So Jimmy Allen. Do you know who Jimmy Allen is?
No.
He's a country singer. Noah Carlick. Who the heck? You know who that is?
No.
Y'all should know who this is. Brittany Elena. Look her up on Instagram.
Okay.
I got you right now.
Machine Gun Kelly.
I know who he is.
De'Erica Hamby. Is she a WNBA player, I think? I don't know.
You say you Himby?
Hamby.
Oh.
What now?
De'Erica.
A handy?
The heck?
I say you Himby.
Wow.
Did you say Area 51?
Mo said F-class celebrities. Wow, that's cold. Nigel Houston.
Man, John.
this is ESPN's promoting this. Matt James from The Bachelor. Quavo. I don't know who Ranveer Singh is. Alex Ranveer Singh. I don't know who that is. Alex Toussaint, the Peloton guy. And Anderson Varejao.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Is Dwayne Wade playing?
No, it's ESPN. It's not TNT.
He wanted to get dunked on there.
And it's, okay.
Let me see you talking about.
All right. Dominique Singh. I don't know who Anna Anel AA is.
Go ahead.
No, Artie Duncan. Let's see, you said Artie. Art Duncan was busy, Kenzie. Mayor Justin Bibb, the mayor of Toronto, or whatever. Kane Brown, the country singer. Now, I don't know how. Now, this one will obviously we know. Myles Garrett.
Oh, yeah.
That's my favorite for MVP. Oh, wow. Boobie Gibson.
No, I'm waiting on Nick. I might listen to the celebrity game no more.
Hey, man, I got business, man. Go ahead.
I got who my favorite is.
Yeah. It's my favorite, too. Tiffany Haddish. Jack Harlow. Chris Jackson, whatever.
Nope, Nick. Nope, Nick, no.
Chris Jackson, don't know. At Gina,
at
Jennifer and Adive, the owner of the Chiefs' daughter, whatever. King's daughter, and then
is Chris Jensen? Is that the
dude from
Chris Jackson?
No,
you said Chris Jensen?
I was saying Krista Jackson. I don't know who that is.
Oh, I thought you said Chris Jensen.
You said Krista Jackson?
Krista.
Let's go back to football.
Yeah.
Can we please go back to football?
But I just wanted to let y'all know what Brittany and Lane was.
Yeah, that was brutal.
But back to so now y'all want to talk about the halftime show, but let's stick with the MVP thing. So like I said, they do the voting process at the start of the fourth quarter, and they cut it off at the 2-minute warning. So Aaron Donald, when he got those two big plays on that final drive, the votes are already in.
They should have pretty much solidified his MVP status right there, just off those two plays alone. I'm sorry.
So, and we can deal with a lot of this with the finals voting, MVP voting. They vote. They give like 7 ballots. They give like ballots to like 7 people in the NBA media, and then next thing you know, they do the vote. They do the voting. But I had no problem with Cooper Kupp getting it, but I would have liked to see Aaron Donald get it.
I'm doing research, everybody.
Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with that research.
So I'm just doing research. Don't mind me, guys.
She be at the Drew.
She be where?
She be at the Drew League.
So do I.
I ain't been to the Drew
Oh,
League.
you know they had a women's Drew League
I'm
that
about to
started?
propose, huh?
You know they had a women's Drew League?
I'm about to propose.
What, proposal toast?
She's best friends with Odell.
I got a homie named Odell too.
Oh, yeah. shout out to O.
Yeah. Yeah, man. O's gonna get punched on Sunday.
Why, what do you do, District Broncos?
Yeah, he's just talking stupid, man.
What's
Oh,
that?
Giannis dropped 50 on the Pacers.
I believe it. Didn't he say Gary Ostertag was better than Andrew Bynum?
Okay, halftime show. Out here with Greg Ostertag.
Let me see the Pepsi.
Out here with a Greg Oster.
All right, go ahead, John.
Dude said Greg Ostertag. The halftime show was great. Dr. Dre, Snoop, Eminem, Mary J. Blige, Kendrick Lamar. The setup.
I didn't like Kendrick's performance at first. Then it started getting
Why? Because he
cool.
brought out the Golden Lords.
No,
He brought the Golden Girls.
The Golden Lords from Meteor Man.
Oh yeah.
Well, R.I.P. Betty White.
man, why you gotta bring Betty White in this, man? Come
Rest
on.
in peace, all of them.
Oh my God, man, Betty White don't matter. Go ahead.
She really was. Hey, don't say that to certain people. Like, they should have put Caitlyn Jenner in the. Come on, Kenzie.
Anyway,
man.
go ahead.
Oh my
Kenzie,
Lord,
you can't go there,
Nope.
man. Kenzie,
Nope.
we're not doing that. We're not doing that.
This ain't no rules.
We're not doing that. We're not doing that, Kenzie.
Kenzie, wait till no rules come back.
We're
dog.
not doing that.
All right, come on, man. Let's go ahead.
She would be the most athletic person up over there.
Come on, Nick.
Am I lying?
Yeah, you're telling the truth.
They should have put her on one team and Brittany Renner on another team.
I'm glad I'm not the only one that noticed that. Well, we all noticed that the Golden Lords was in the house. Kenzie?
Yeah,
But-
at the house, everybody said that.
Shout out to Media Man. But the setup, obviously, I like, they have it set up on the field. Dre was basically in the
City of Compton.
In the city of Compton. Shout out to Tams.
Hey, look,
Even though he's not from Compton.
he's really not. Go ahead.
Anyway, go ahead.
Shout out to Tams.
And Compton.
Yeah.
Do not go to that Tams.
But yeah.
Be very careful over there, everybody.
Be very, very careful.
Be very at all Tams locations.
Yeah.
That's the times over there by the courthouse, huh?
The one off of Rosecrans and
Yeah.
Central, yeah.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's what we're shook. Never mind.
That, yeah.
Yeah,
can't say that. Can't say that.
yeah.
Can't say
Let's
that.
get up out of here.
allegedly.
Yeah,
Hey,
okay.
you seen the video.
I'll do the same thing. Go ahead.
But started out with next episode, and it was just classic. And then you go over to Mary J. with Family Affair, and then she goes to No More Drama.
They did 50, didn't her?
No,
right?
no, okay, no. It went to 50.
Yeah.
50 comes in the club. That was a surprise.
It wasn't a surprise.
Well,
When you look at the grand scheme of things, it wasn't a surprise.
no, because
Well,
we see what it was. It was
well, I knew.
it was an aftermath show.
Well, I knew it was happening, but
You did?
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
All right. Shout out to D. I'm saying, but pause. 50 Cent is lucky the house didn't collapse when he was hanging up. Come on, Mo. And then it went to Mary. Then it went to Kendrick.
Hey, Mary killed that.
Yes. I don't know why they did No More Drama, but I wasn't complaining at the same time.
That was for the ladies, man. That was definitely for the ladies.
Wasn't that on that album?
Yes.
That's when she did it. Family Affair album, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out to Scott Storch.
Shout out to Dre who produced the whole album.
Yeah. That was on. Yeah. I mean, come on, man. You gotta do one really for the obviously strictly for the diehard Mary J fans.
I'm just leave that one alone. And Stephen A. Smith will call my names behind that.
Kendrick. Oh yeah, we'll get into that.
Yeah, we gotta hurry up. I want to get. All right, go ahead.
Kendrick. Like I said, I guess he never left. Most stupid. He said, I guess 50 never left the candy shop. Come on, man.
Yikes. But yeah, it was
that's wild.
yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, but yeah, I enjoyed the show, the halftime show. It was pretty dope.
That's in my top 5.
It is mine.
Yeah, it definitely made the top 5 for me.
And then Eminem, Marshall Matt, by the way. Nick DePaula, who is like ESPN senior sneakerhead, brought up a point on Twitter. Jordan Brand, they got, because they didn't do any, they did a commercial for the Super Bowl, pre-Super Bowl. But now they're getting into the habit of, clothing the performers. Remember, I think the year Justin Timberlake performed in Minnesota, he had on the Tinker Hatfields. And then this past weekend, you had Eminem with his own custom pair of threes, the Slim Shady threes. Lester said he wanted to see the game and hear West Side Story. You would have got that if this was a West Coast. This was strictly Aftermath, and I know Game was Aftermath.
I'll talk about that later.
Without being disrespectful to Game, he's just not on the star level of everybody that was on that stage. That's what it boiled down to.
Pretty much.
The lowest caliber of star on that stage was probably
What's Kendrick?
Mary J. Blige or Kendrick,
Yeah.
And that's saying a lot.
because Kendrick is a superstar.
He is.
You know what I'm saying? So Drake, Game star don't shine like that. So
And that's what I want to get to because there's a lot of you bring up the I don't even call it a controversy. It's not a controversy in my eyes. Like when Lester brings up Game and he wanted to hear West Side Story, I heard O'Shea Jackson Jr. yesterday on 710. He said he loved the show, but he said there was something obviously missing.
what?
Well, his O'Shea Jackson Sr.
Well, O'Shea Jackson performed at the Coliseum a week or two
By the way,
before,
for those
and
who
nobody
know-
on the West Coast even paid attention to it.
By the way, for O'Shea Jackson, for those who know O'Shea Jackson, that's Ice Cube.
He performed at the NASCAR thing at
Man.
the Coliseum, and nobody paid attention.
Man,
to
his
it.
stars even look as far as music.
By the way,
if you
Cube
think
was
if you think Game career is a rap when it comes to music,
I don't think a Game.
I don't think Cube's.
I'm talking about as far as to get on that type of stage. If Game can get on that stage right now, Cube for sure can't. I'm sorry. And I'm not dissing Cube at all, but like as far as music wise, your impact on music isn't the same way it was no more.
If it was a West Coast show, I'm not mad
Yeah.
at Q being on the thing, but this wasn't a West Coast show.
This-
It just happened to be a Dr. Dre led performance
This was an Aftermath
in
Days
Los
performance.
Angeles. Yeah,
I think there was one song that they could have did that Game could have been a part of. If they would have did This Is How We Do.
yeah, but him and 50 got to really be good.
I know.
That ain't
Now,
hap-
that's what I'm saying. Like if that would have been the song to perform.
That would have been dope.
Oh my God,
That would've been
yeah.
tough.
That song is crazy.
That probably would have.
That probably would have been the best performance. I'm sorry, because that song is crazy. And
That
it's
would-
definitely West Coast out.
That when everybody went crazy on that.
Yeah, people went crazy. Shout out to everybody involved in that song.
50 wrote it.
What the-
But and then you bring up that, and then obviously the performances from past Super Bowls. Obviously, just think about it. Eminem comes out, he does "Lose Yourself," and then there's this whole thing about obviously the big story, which to me ain't even a story,
I don't know why it is.
is that Eminem took a knee at the end of his performance.
Because Eminem did it.
Dr. Dre clarified it. The NFL knew. They were in the rehearsals.
He
The
did it all week.
only thing that they had to adjust was when Kendrick came out and he did, the intro to Good Kid, Mad City. He had to take out the.
The police line.
No, they didn't even bring that up. No, that was straight.
They was talking about Dre with the police line.
No, he had to bring. He couldn't say Pyrus and Crips all got along.
Oh,
Why? You got people up there crip? So, the music
that is kind of contradictory, right?
So music and Anthony Hamilton versus going on right now.
Yeah, I know.
Anyway,
I got music.
It's out here.
I got music too. Anyway, go ahead.
I got
not
music,
even
but
close.
I got music too, but I guarantee. But that's gonna be I went to their concert.
It ain't close, in my opinion.
So who was your favorite halftime over? Even in the message board, who was your favorite halftime?
Well, I'm biased to Michael Jackson. That was and which was the last time the Super Bowl was here. Sorry, Mark. I'm sorry. Focus on the talent.
I'm not.
Challenge.
I'm not. That's when Dallas beat us.
Yeah.
Because Michael Irvin snuck out and watched the performance.
By the way, shout out to Evan McPherson. He was like, "Nah, I'm not going to the locker room. I'm a kicker. I'm sitting here and watch the halftime show." Nick Foster said, "Weekend, just kidding." Okay, be serious now.
Hey, his wasn't bad.
Okay,
Could have been better.
we know Janet.
I got Janet.
Kenzie said either Mike or Bruno. Bruno was fire.
We don't talk about Bruno.
Bruno was fire. For me, of course, I mean everybody who know me know how I feel about Prince. So, Prince is definitely for sure the best Super Bowl performance.
I personally think like this: you don't start off a conversation without MJ or Prince. Lay says Beyonce.
I'm gonna say this: it was dope that Prince allowed them to play a football game around his performance.
By the way, you remember the press conference Prince had before the Super Bowl? He just did a concert. He didn't answer no questions.
Why would he?
because he's Prince.
No, talk about.
Mo's with you. He said Prince. Malcolm Mike said Janet Jackson.
Y'all just perverts.
So?
If Michael and Prince had a baby, Bruno pops out. Pause. Kenzie.
Hey, Kenzie banned from comments.
Yo, that was you almost shut the show down. That was highly
Yo,
unnecessary.
you know what I think Kenzie's doing? I think Kenzie be trying to push us.
Yeah, yeah.
He know what he's
to
doing.
get to know Roos.
Hey, look. Hey, yeah, he want the Patriots so bad. Hey,
Keep up alive, Kenzie. Keep up alive. But nah, I'm Michael, but
That's funny how everybody just looked at each other like, no, we're not doing that.
nah, I'm not even about to go there.
no.
Good job, Kenzie.
Yeah, that was, yeah.
But I lean more towards it's
Kenzie
crazy.
wild.
It's crazy, man.
Kenzie a wild boy,
It
man.
really is. But I lean more towards, towards Mike.
Yeah.
But Prince, to me, that's where it starts. Them two for shiggity.
Yeah,
And Stevie
there's no
Wonder.
way. But you know something though?
And Whitney Houston.
I would say Whitney Houston was good.
Whitney Houston killed that.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
That's by the way, that was 31-year anniversary of our anthem this year.
Man, we gonna talk about that right now, man. All right, but anyways, sorry, Mark. She for sure was singing towards Dallas.
that wasn't Dallas. That was Giants.
That was the Giants. That's what it was, Giants. So yeah, because she's from New York. That was kind of scandalous. But that's up there. That one. You know which one I like? A lot of people probably don't talk about it a lot. I like because I like Coldplay. It was 1 year Coldplay performed. I like that one.
That was the year the Broncos won the Super Bowl. That was Coldplay, Beyonce, and Bruno at Levi
Yeah,
Stadium.
that one was good. That was a good one that year. I'm not even about to lie. Stephen A. Smith at number one. I wouldn't say it's number one, but that one was pretty good.
Yeah, his list was kind of crazy.
Yeah,
'cause
the fact it started off as
'Cause he had
Prince at
Prince-
5.
yeah, Prince at 5.
Yeah,
Prince at 5,
I cut
Bruno
it
at
off.
4, Michael at 3,
I didn't-
Beyonce 2, and then that Coldplay, Bruno, Beyonce.
So he got Beyonce twice up there. Oh,
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, knock it off.
Pandora.
Man, come on, man. I get it. Rock Nation is running. Right, I get Rock Nation hosting. But by the way, the whole thing with Eminem kneeling, everyone either being so happy about it and some been out of shape. Get it over.
Hey, who cares? It's not even that serious of a topic.
And to be honest with you, he wasn't kneeling for what everybody think he was kneeling for. It's for Tupac.
So he wasn't kneeling for Kaepernick because that's what people were thinking.
I thought he was trying to shoot.
And everyone calling Jay-Z a sellout, saying he not speaking up and this and that. Go somewhere, please.
Oh yeah, if all the people that was complaining, talking about older celebrities weren't wearing masks and stuff, complained to the governor because he lifted up the freaking ban.
And the mayor was there too. He didn't have one on either.
They lifted the ban just for this weekend, basically.
Pretty much. And let me be clear: most of the people you saw who didn't have the celebrities that didn't have one, they were in suites. They weren't in the general population.
Nowhere close.
They weren't in the general population. They were in their own suites, which they probably paid six figures for. Because obviously the ticket. By the way, tickets went down on the get-in price went down going up to the game. It was up. I think by Sunday it was at the $3,500.
They got Prince. I mean, they had Bruno Mars at 9. That's crazy.
Who had Bruno Mars at 9?
Ranking the 15 best Super Bowl.
Man, they don't knock it off.
Man, Bruno was fire. Even though I hated that one because that was the one the Broncos got stomped by Seattle.
They had Prince 1, Mike 2, Beyonce and Destiny Child 3, Janet Jackson 4, and Katy Perry 5. Katy Perry good.
Katy Perry had a couple other people show up on that one.
She had Missy on her. I know for
That
sure.
was Missy and Big Boy. Wasn't it Big Boy?
I can't
Big
remember.
boy. Okay.
No, not.
Not that one.
I know.
From Outkast, you know what I'm saying.
I know. Yeah.
I was see someone was going to react too. No one reacted. They knew. Nah, but shout out to Big Boy. That was a great Super Bowl. The game was good. It was good. So now next year, Arizona, you're up.
They're not going.
They're not going. That ends this year.
Yeah, they may not even have a quarterback next year.
I wasn't even talking about the team. I'm just talking about the city hosting.
No,
I wasn't talking about the team. But 2 years, Nick.
Over there, man, look, nah, they ain't happening with us. they can, that trend ended very fast.
So another topic we get into on the Super Bowl front.
hurry
So now
up.
Matthew Stafford. So now let's talk about his legacy.
Mm-hmm.
Is he a Hall of Famer or not? And one, Richard Sherman thinks he's not. Said the bar is pretty lowered if Matthew Stafford's a Hall of Famer. Let me say this.
Terry Bradshaw's in the Hall of Fame. The bar
Eli
been,
Manning's going into the Hall of Fame.
the bar been
Thank
low.
you.
The bar-
Eli Manning is sorry.
The bar been low.
Terry Bradshaw is not a better quarterback than Matthew Stafford. I'm sorry.
And guess what, everybody? Tony Romo is a better quarterback than Eli Manning.
He is. That's not a controversial take. He is.
No, because people swear up and down that Tony Romo's not a Hall of Fame quarterback. If Eli Manning is going to the Hall of Fame,
because Tony Romo played on some mediocre teams. Tony Romo. Look, we're not saying Eli don't deserve a spot, Nick, but let's not act like this is controversial. Saying that this controversy that obviously because he beat Brady twice.
that's the only reason why he's going to the Hall of Fame.
That he's more Hall of Fame worthy than Matthew Stafford.
That's the only reason why he's going to the Hall of Fame.
Run their numbers. Eli Manning was 117 and 117 for his career. That means he's 500. He's a 500 quarterback.
AKA,
No, he has 2 Super Bowl MVPs. Go ahead, Lester, chime in. But no, let's chill with that.
Look.
And I get what Richard Sherman is doing. Obviously, he's trying to stir the pot. Pause. But let's be clear. Look, Richard Sherman's probably gonna go in the Hall of Fame. He's a 7-time Pro Bowler, but he won better than Darrell Reeves. I don't care what. But no, I'm gonna leave that one alone.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
I know a few quarterbacks better than Richard Sherman.
Look, if you yeah, for people that are saying that yeah, he's definitely better than him.
You said Jim Kelly?
Say Champ Bailey.
Oh yeah, easy.
Not down small. Before he went to Philly.
The Raiders nommed, yes.
Yeah, the Raiders nommed, yes, most definitely. When he got to Philly, I don't know what the hell happened. But here's the whole thing. For people to say that Eli Manning is better than Matthew Stafford is one of the most ridiculous statements I've ever heard. You know how many times Eli Manning has thrown for 20-plus interceptions? That's crazy.
By the way, before Matthew Stafford won Sunday, you know who the only other quarterback was that won the Super Bowl by leading the NFL in interceptions?
Who?
Eli Manning.
Eli Manning?
Is D'Angelo Hall a Hall of Fame? He's not in.
No.
I don't think he's a Hall of Famer.
He's not a Hall of Famer.
He's good. He's not. He's all Quentin Jammer. No.
No. Hall of very good.
Very good.
That's it. I don't even think he's that.
Quentin Jammer?
He was all right.
He's average.
I was about to say he's just in the hall.
Yeah, he's just there.
Mm-hmm.
He was the guy on the other side of.
He's a hall monitor.
He was there with what's his name?
All right, let's get to the call nowadays.
Yeah.
I want to hear what y'all got to say.
All right, brothers. But yeah. By the way, and let's put a pin on this. Aaron Donald, I love you. You're not the greatest defensive player of all time to those. By the way, shout out to T-Mac on TNT now.
No, you're not.
You're definitely not the best defensive player.
You're
of all
never
time.
the best defensive lineman of all
By
time.
the way, I got
No.
a text from Bill Belichick. Mm-hmm. He said, "Don't have this conversation unless it don't start with Lawrence Taylor."
He's talking about the guy that won defensive player of the year, his rookie year.
Yeah, one of the two players to win MVP as a defensive player. By the way,
And he won defensive player of the year.
He wasn't better than Reggie White
or Bruce Smith.
or
Who?
Bruce Smith.
Who?
Aaron Donald.
No, he's not.
He's better than Warren Sapp. I don't care what Fat says.
He's better than Warren Sapp.
But he's not. But those 3 other names,
I mean, Aaron Donald's very good.
And he's not better than Deion.
Nah.
No.
Defensive player wise, no way.
let's slow this down, man. So let's get into
He's
this
better
call.
than Ray Lewis.
I'll take him over Ray Lewis.
I think Ray Lewis is kind of overrated.
Well, let Fat tell it. Urlacher's better.
No way in hell.
Well, Josh and Will said that Patrick Willis
Willis
is better than Urlacher. By the way, what y'all think of the Hall of Fame? Before we get into calling out names,
I think Patrick Willis is better than Urlacher.
what y'all think of the Hall of Fame class before we got into calling out names?
Who's in there?
So the class went like this: Richard Seymour, Tony Baselli, Bryant Young, the late great Sam Mills, and what was one more?
The coach?
Oh, Dick Vermeil gone. He got in the senior ballot. Oh, so I said Richard Seymour, Sam Mills.
Vermeil.
Oh, Leroy Butler, Bryant Young, and Tony Baselli. No DeMarcus Ware, no Devin Hester, no Torrey Holt, no Reggie Wayne, no Andre Johnson, no first ballot Hall of Famers. Kinsey says he's not better than Junior Seau.
Relax. Let's not go there. Leave Junior Seau alone, man.
Rest in peace.
Yeah.
Leave him rest in peace.
Yeah, exactly. Leave him alone, man.
My aunt Sabrina says that Zach Thomas got robbed. He should be in the Hall of Fame.
Zach Thomas was very, very good.
Zach Thomas. Miami Zach Thomas?
Yes.
No, he shouldn't be in the Hall of Fame.
He shouldn't be in the Hall of Fame, but he's very good.
You're speaking with bias too.
he's
Also,
not. No, he's not.
I won't ever speak with bias.
No, he's not.
I like Zach Thomas.
Zach
He
Thomas
shouldn't
is
be-
very good.
He shouldn't be in the Hall of Fame.
You don't think he's a Hall of Famer?
He's like London Fletcher on steroids.
One thing I would say.
I don't know if he's better than London Fletcher.
In certain years. London Fletcher wasn't no joke either.
He's not, and I don't think he's getting in either.
Yeah.
If London Fletcher not getting in the Hall of Fame, Zach Thomas for sure not getting in the Hall of
London
Fame.
Fletcher's a broke man's Ray Lewis.
All right, so let's get into calling out
Might
names.
not be broke. You want to go ahead?
No, London Fletcher doing his thing. He worked for CBS now.
No, he was a baller.
No, he was good on every team he was on.
Every team he went to.
Well, it
Yeah.
was Rams, Washington, obviously.
Bills.
He was with y'all.
Y'all had him and Takeo Spikes at the same time.
Spikes was good, too.
Oh my God,
TKO.
That was a cold linebacker crew right there, boy.
Yeah, too bad we didn't win nothing. What was the quarterback name we had from that went to Venice?
JP Lawson.
JP Lawson.
He must be on the Raiders
Yeah.
with,
Anyway, go ahead.
with Calvin Johnson.
So let's get to calling out names. Nick Foster said London Fletcher was an overachiever.
It's underrated.
But I don't really have much for calling out names. But I'm gonna say this. I have Stephen A. Smith. Because you done spark the flame with Laker fans.
What are you doing now?
He suggested today on his show, Stephen A's World, the Lakers should explore trading Anthony Davis in the offseason.
And get what?
And I want people to understand this. If you trade Anthony Davis, you are not getting fair value.
Who you gonna get back? Unless you're trading for Joel Embiid.
You're not getting Giannis. You're not getting Joel Embiid.
No.
You're not getting the Joker.
You're not even gonna get a Karl Anthony Towns.
Stop it. No, does Donovan McNabb deserve to get in the Hall of Fame? Next question.
No.
There's your answer right there, Kenzie.
He's still better than Eli Manning.
That's not.
Michael Vick better than Eli Manning. Anyway, go ahead.
But no, you're not trading Anthony Davis, and I don't want to hear this crap, man.
What's the quarterback for Falcons?
Right now,
Yeah.
Matt Ryan.
Matt Ryan.
He better than Eli Manning too.
Way better.
Anyway,
By the
go
way,
ahead.
and Richard Sherman brought him up. Was like, at least Matt Ryan got an MVP match.
What do you mean at least? Matt Ryan would have went to the Hall of Fame without it.
Because Matthew Stafford doesn't have an MVP. He's only been in one Pro Bowl.
So he's only been in one Super Bowl.
Matt Stafford took
Well, he went to two of them.
Matt Stafford went to 53 from
Nick Foster said Donovan McNabb better than Tony Romo.
He,
No inhale.
You sure about that?
Matthew Stafford gone for 50,000 yards.
He threw for 5,000 yards on a team that did not have Megatron.
By the way, you imagine
The year after Megatron retired.
By the way, you know if the Lions just had a confident front office, what most teams would do if they had. Go ahead, Mark.
Go ahead. Yeah, you heard right.
Megatron's gonna go into the Hall of Fame.
He was first ballot.
So if he goes to the Hall of Fame, why is Matthew Stafford? Anyway, go
The
ahead.
man who threw him the football.
Anyway, go ahead.
The man that helped him
No,
get
no,
that
don't worry
broke
about it.
Jerry Rice's single season record, right?
Don't worry about it. Go ahead.
I don't get it. So I guess Joe Montana and Steve Young shouldn't be Hall of Famers either. Just Jerry Rice, huh?
Well, Steve. Well, they technically already won before they got Jerry Rice, so maybe Steve Young. Based off of that logic.
But yeah, you're not trading Anthony Davis.
Nah, no way.
So stop it. And Laker fans who call for that trade, you're stupid too. I'm sorry. Make your free throws though. Yeah, he only had one Pro Bowl. But like I was gonna say, I'm gonna turn it over to Mark for calling out names.
Matthew Stafford.
So, I mean,
You know, if what most good front office would do if they had a team that had Matthew Stafford, Calvin Johnson, and Ndamukong Suh,
would have won, or at least gone farther in the playoffs. And Nick Fairley.
and Brandon Pettigrew and Nate Burleson. Obviously, Travis Best had the concussion issues, so that
Golden
derailed
Tate.
him. They went and signed Reggie Bush.
Golden Tate.
Got Golden Tate. I'm done. Go ahead, Mark. Trade Anthony Davis.
Who did I have? I had Stephen A. Smith just because. I don't know who else I had.
Trying to think.
Go ahead, Nick. I'm gonna think about this. You go ahead, Nick.
So I'm calling out
Stephen A. Smith.
sports media.
Oh yeah.
That's two.
How is it in the world? No, we're going to bring it up right now. How in the world is it that a person who becomes number one in their sport in something don't get no type of recognition about it at all?
Which is
On Saturday, LeBron James became the person who scored the most points ever on an NBA court, playoffs and regular season combined. He scored the most points in NBA history.
Give him a.
Oh wait, over 44,000 by the way.
And you mean to tell me, you know what they did when he scored it?
Golf clap. I was watching the game. Me and my uncle was watching the game.
Game continues.
Me and my uncle Kevin was watching the.
You know what
watching
happened
the game in the
when Curry broke that 3-point record?
Pause.
Go ahead. What happened?
That's what they did. They paused the game.
They paused, and guess what else they did? They clapped. They were going on for 5 minutes.
Kinsey wants to call out the Olympic Committee for.
We'll talk about them in a second too. That's on my calling all names. They did everything. They kept on talking about it for 2 weeks. They did a whole lead up. They ran a whole campaign for 2 weeks leading up to Curry breaking a 3-point record.
Oh, that's cold. He started team acting like David Ruffin.
Yeah, you do right there. And you mean to tell me the guy who has scored the most points on the court doesn't get nothing basically? So y'all only worry about the regular season, right? That's what they only worry about, breaking the regular season record. That's it. That's all that matters.
It's LeBron.
The man's number one in playoff points. Guess what people say? Oh, he's played this and that. Well, guess what?
Kareem played almost 20 years too, dude.
They didn't say that when he retired and he was number one in scoring.
He did it in less years, less field goal time, less field goal attempts.
He's the youngest to hit every point. What you call it? Category. The youngest to 5,000, youngest to 10,000, 15, 20, all of them.
And he ain't got no moves, is what people tell me.
He has no post moves. All he does is lay up. All he does is dunk. He can't shoot. He's not clutch. Come on, sports media. Y'all ridiculous, man. Y'all cannot like somebody, but still, you got to give them their flowers off of an accomplishment. Like this, that's like saying, what they didn't give Tom Brady nothing when he became number one all time in passing yards. That would sound ridiculous, right?
Kinsey said he's calling out the critics for the Bel Air show. I haven't watched that, so no spoilers.
Hey, whoa, relax.
No spoilers. I haven't watched it.
Relax.
No, I watched it.
No spoilers. I'm
Relax.
gonna watch it before episode 2 drops. Before episode 2 drops on Thursday, but no spoilers.
There's already three. 3 is already out.
They got it's 3 out. Okay. So I got
So
some binge watching to do.
my next person they will be the Olympic Committee. Could it be again?
Free Sha'Carri Richardson.
So Olympic Committee, y'all let this person she was a Russian gymnast.
Yeah.
She fails this drug test. Guess what happens? She's fine. There's no issues, none whatsoever, at all. But guess what? Sha'Carri Richardson, she fails a drug test.
Banned. That's gonna be a good game on Thursday.
Now you mean to tell me that there's no BS behind this? I've heard people say, "Well, the USA suspended her." That sounds like a load of crap.
Man, I don't want to hear that. ILC, get your stuff together.
That's a load of crap. Because guess what? When that was going on, you remember around the same time, there was this other chick that she was like the soccer player. She was endorsing her CBD products.
Yeah.
During the Olympics. The US, and she's on the USA team. Y'all can't be over here picking and choosing.
Yeah, they can.
When y'all want to, no, y'all shouldn't be.
Oh,
My fault. Y'all shouldn't be picking and choosing when y'all want to enforce y'all rules, man. If you got one rule for one group of people, let this group of people know you got these rules set for them, and we can do our own freaking Olympics.
Mark, did you figure out who you want to call out now?
Stephen A. Smith. I texted y'all and told y'all. Oh, because he said about the halftime show.
Oh, yes. What we were just discussing. He had his halftime show. Go ahead, you do yours. Go ahead.
And he said Mary J. Blige should have brought out Method Man so they could perform You're All I Need.
Go ahead, John.
Yes, John.
I'll just take care of this one.
What affiliation does Method Man have with Aftermath?
What affiliation does that song have with anything that had to do with this halftime performance?
Absolutely none.
What? Let me be honest. I'm gonna be honest with you. What impact does that song have in West Coast culture?
Absolutely none.
You can like the song, but it's not a song that impacts West
I
Coast.
love that song.
That song is fire.
It's
Remix and the original.
Nobody's. Yeah, I'm saying. Everybody knows this song is off the chain.
No.
But for you to say that that's the New York in you talking, player.
That's all it was.
That's New York in you.
That's all it was. By the way, Kinsey said Jason Fatnock and Rob Parker. Yeah, Rob Parker. I know why Rob Parker did what he did, but he does what he does. But look, I didn't agree.
He had a valid point with that.
He had a valid point, but obviously,
With today's article?
yeah, he's critical.
Yeah, I read it.
And guess what? That leads to my last person I'm calling out names. LeBron James.
Oh man,
LeBron. I understand the unity you're trying to bring. But guess what, player?
it's 2 years too late.
There has been a new
NBA
winner in the NBA and a new winner in baseball.
But
That window is closed.
Sealed.
and not only
Delivered.
that, and not only that, a lot of the people who Rams fans might not be Dodger and Laker fans.
They really probably are. Let me say this:
Half Dodgers
let
fans are
let the
Raiders
Ram,
fans.
let the Rams have their moment.
Thank you. Everybody had their moment. Let them have it. I
Well,
understand what you're trying to do,
Well,
LeBron.
the Lakers didn't have their moment.
Well, I know, but obviously,
They said in Orlando.
I ain't gonna go there. Happens in the bubble, stays in the bubble.
Not with the kid from the Rockets.
Or Jimmy Butler.
But
Oh,
Wow.
oh,
Okay.
no, because I almost said something.
okay.
Yo.
We gotta wrap this up.
Yeah, we
all
got-
right.
yeah.
So we're gonna get up out of here, but I'm gonna say this: let the Rams have their moment tomorrow. And that's the only way they're gonna gain their fan base if they have moments like this. And tomorrow, if you're going to the parade, if you're here in LA, 11 o'clock, Exposition Park will start at the Shrine on Jefferson, and it's going to conclude at the Peristyle, the Coliseum in Exposition Park with a rally at 12.
Like a block and a half?
Well, I mean, they're going from Jefferson to go down Exposition, I guess. I mean, I've never been to the Shrine, so I can't tell you. Thanks, Uncle Mike. I appreciate you. Shout out to my Aunt Sabrina. I love you. Uncle Kev, it's good to see you this past weekend. Shout out to H-Town. But if you're going to the parade, I know some people are going. Be safe. Be careful. Enjoy it. We've been waiting. If you've been waiting for a Super Bowl, like my man Jamie, like Shayna, like
Shout out to the real Rams fans.
real
Most
Rams
definitely.
fans. Those, the Jim Everett Rams fans. The fans he stuck with him even when they went to St. Louis. Shout out to y'all.
Most
And,
definitely.
and Shayna, all I'm calling the truce here. Congratulations on the championship.
Yeah. So if you're going, no, I'm not going to parade. I'm at work.
Man, John about to figure out wake up
John
over there.
Connor, no.
I'm at work.
Man, look,
I'm at work.
John about to leave work early.
I'm at work.
I can
Put
hear,
the Von Miller jersey
I
on.
can hear John calling off now.
I'm at work. Hey, I'm at work. You'll see me at 7 a.m. But yeah,
Right. Yeah, right.
but we gonna head on out of here. We'll let y'all know next.
Oh, this is right by your job. Oh, yeah, it's cool. You be at work. Go
Oh, yeah,
ahead.
he right up over there. There you go. He was out the window with his Von Miller jersey.
Stop it. Hey, yo, V. I try to get. Hey, V, I'm just happy for Von Miller. But yeah, next week.
He got Von Miller Rams jersey.
Shut up, Kenzie. Nah, I don't.
No.
Oh no, he wore that. That's the same number he wore at A&M. But we gonna head on out of here.
40.
Oh, by the way, happy birthday to Michael Jordan, Jim Brown on Thursday, and Saturday. Happy birthday to Mark.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate it.
Enjoy All-Star Weekend. Enjoy the All-Star break.
Sit down.
We'll let y'all know if we be back next week. 'Cause if something happens,
We
major in the
gonna be
week,
back.
We'll talk All-Star game.
We gonna be back. There's some stuff we can talk about. Even if next week it be more of a fan interaction show, maybe we can get a phone. They can call in and get some airtime. You know what I'm saying? So
See, be here next week. We'll be in the building. Episode 89 will be in the
we'll
building.
figure it out.
So obviously, so yeah, happy birthday to Mark this weekend. See the message board already wishing him happy birthday. Make sure y'all go on social, wish him happy birthday.
Oh, yeah.
We gonna be back again. If you're going to the parade here in LA, be safe, be careful, enjoy it. No violence, no looting. Just go celebrate. Just go celebrate. We'll be back. We'll probably start looking ahead to the NFL offseason, which is still which is the NFL second season. Next part of the NBA basketball season. Facebook Sports For You Podcast, Instagram Sports For You Podcast, YouTube Townhouse Media. We will see y'all next week. Congratulations to the ramp. Shut up, Kenzie. I'm not going to celebrate.
Yeah,
Be safe, Joe.
Yeah, I will be safe at my desk at work. So yeah, this has been episode 88 of Sports For You. I'm John. That's Mark.
Yo.
That's Nick.
What it do?
And we'll see y'all when we see y'all. Peace.